Hello, today we're sharing the story of Japan's most beloved botanical garden, Makino Botanical Garden, a sacred sanctuary where beautiful Wabi Sabi flows through time. Wabi Sabi is the beauty of simplicity, the heart that embraces the flow of time, and the Japanese aesthetic that cherishes things as they are. Let's begin our Wabi Sabi garden journey to discover life insights as we explore the story of the man who loved plants more than anyone else in the world, while feeling the Wabi Sabi that permeates this space. Wabi Sabi breathing in plants. First to welcome you is the Toza Plant Ecological Garden. The rich natural vegetation of Kochi is compactly recreated as mountains, rivers, and seas. It appears natural, but is actually a miraculous fusion space where precious plants are displayed. The mucuna, with its cascades draped from great trees, creates a breathtaking spectacle. In the water garden with ponds and streams, oriental horticultural plants such as cherry trees, irises, and lotus relatives paint the four seasons. A massive colony of over 5,000 endangered Phaeus flavus. Named for their swollen stems that resemble rocks. Because they are so precious, we feel the flow of time and the weight of life in each individual flower. Wabi Sabi seeks not permanence, but treasures the present moment. Plants whisper their quiet wisdom. In them, we find life's true essence. Here is a timeless sanctuary, a sacred space where souls find healing. Let yourself flow with nature's rhythm and discover the profound tranquility that rises from within. Wabi Sabi in the life of the plant spirit. This garden bears the name of one extraordinary individual, Tomitaro Makino. He called himself the plant spirit and lived as if this were literally true. Known as the father of Japanese botany, Makino dedicated his entire life to understanding and documenting Japan's flora. Look at these delicate sketches. Each line is drawn with infinite care. Makino's precise sketches embody essential beauty with all ornamentation stripped away. There is no ornate decoration, only a pure gaze seeking to capture the true form of plants. Makino drew over 1,500 botanical illustrations and named more than 2,500 plant species. Makino's life was full of upheavals. He lost his parents in childhood and left elementary school after just 2 years. From an early age, he was interested in plants and acquired botanical knowledge through self-study. But what drove him to such dedication? It was love, pure, unconditional love for the natural world. Makino's humble attitude was reverence for nature itself. He viewed each plant not as a specimen to be classified, but as a teacher, as a friend, as a window into the deep mysteries of existence. His approach truly embodied the essence of Wabi Sabi, finding the extraordinary in the ordinary the infinite in the small. Makino once wrote, "I feel no attachment whatsoever to academic degrees or social positions. My sole joy lies in the earnest pursuit of botanical research, which I love by nature. This is also my life's purpose." This wisdom flows through every corner of the garden that bears his name. Makino's attitude of simply and continuously facing plants was the very embodiment of Wabi Sabi. Makino showed us through his own life the preciousness of learning from nature. Wabi Sabi played by water sounds. The 9-meter green tower designed to evoke the cavern of a great tree. Makino Botanical Garden also has greenhouses where you can encounter tropical plants. What you can see in the greenhouse are about 1,000 species of tropical plants. A beautiful feast of water and plants begins. Various environments such as arid lands, jungles, waterfalls and waterside areas are recreated within the greenhouse, allowing you to see a wide variety of plants. The occasional bird calls make this silence stand out. Here, time flows slowly. This silence is the very essence of Wabi Sabi. There's also a space where you can look up at the undersides of Victoria, water lily leaves, aquatic plants with leaves over 2 meters in diameter. The lotus pond sky reflected on the water surface and swaying leaf shadows. In the midst of everything changing, only this moment shines. Wabi Sabi drifting in space. The architectural theme of this botanical garden is sustainability. Nestled in the forest to blend with the environment, with mechanisms for effective rainwater utilization and other features for architecture that coexists with nature. The aesthetic of Wabi Sabi also breathes in this architecture. The ma of the courtyard is the aesthetic of negative space. The courtyard plants quietly dialogue with the large eaves and veranda-like spaces. The water basin represents perfect harmony between natural and artificial. The sky and flowing clouds reflected on the water surface quietly mirror the passage of time. Though artificial, the water basin possesses the beauty of nature itself. This is the true form of Wabi Sabi. Looking up at the great wooden roof, there is simple yet powerful beauty. A design that strips away ornamentation, leaving only the framework. This is exactly the simple form of Wabi Sabi. Here is unadorned, authentic beauty. your Wabi Sabi now. Finally, I'd like to share the most famous words left by Tomitaro Makino. There is no such thing as a weed. This is the perfect expression of the Wabi Sabi worldview that finds value in all existence. Every plant has a name, a purpose, and beauty, finding the extraordinary in what seems ordinary. This is the very essence of Wabi Sabi. The small flowers by the roadside, the moss growing in the corner of the garden, each has its own story to tell. To love nature is to love life, accepting the ever-changing truth as it is. This is the way of life that Makino Botanical Garden teaches us. In the small flowers at your feet, in the flow of clouds, or perhaps in the silence within your heart. Wabi Sabi awaits your awareness. What will you feel Wabi Sabi in today? Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.